Sorry, no countdown. Oh my gosh, Candace Blywells, you are nasty, girl. Girl, you're nasty. Oh my gosh. I haven't even heard all of it yet. I'm just catching on. Can you believe that? Hey, Mrs. T, what is up? I wasn't even sure what I was going to talk about. Hey, Twister. Oh my gosh. What is she doing? Candace, what are you doing? I mean, your ass got called out. You got called out, girl. You did. Everything he said is correcto mundo. You weren't talking about your daughter. You were, I can't believe, oh my gosh. Now, sometimes it's better if I don't give my opinion about something, but, you know, what the fuck? What the fuck? What a what a situation for Candace to, you know, find herself in. It is really messed up. I don't even know if I should talk about it. I do not want to disrespect Dee Dee. Rest in peace, girl. For real. So Candace and her were good friends, and Candace went to stay with her, I guess, from what I'm understanding. Please correct me if I'm wrong. And while Candace was, oh, wait, she was in the hospital, and her husband went and picked Candace up and took Candace back there, and she had got out of the hospital, and then she passed away. And Candace called the guy and was like, hey, you need to take your wife to the hospital, and before that can transpire, she passes away. That's the story I heard. I don't know if that's true or not. I do not want to disrespect anyone who's not, walking on the planet right now. When I was hearing this, I started having flashbacks that everything, it was cooking louder than a clock ticks. So, Candace is staying with her husband to help him through the hard times. And it's okay because he has 2 houses. Did I miss anything? Did I miss anything else? Candace, girl, I'm going to tell you something right now. You need to stop your shit, and you need to concentrate on who might have taken your daughter. Won't you think about that? I'm telling you. I heard 3. I mean, it's kind of cray cray. Cray cray and hey hey. So I don't know, y'all. You know, I don't know what she's thinking. Obviously, she feels like they were all close enough that, after she passed away, that she wouldn't have a problem with Candace hanging out there, right? White boy and damaged goods was good to her. Yeah. Yeah. For real. I've got the, which one do I have? Hang on a minute. So Don Wells has been going up on White Boy Lockdown Radio's panel. He does it every once in a while, I guess. And Don came up on White Boy's panel and was actually having a conversation about summer. Now, from my understanding, Candace was burning their phones up, wanting to know why the fuck Don was on their panel talking about summer, I guess. That's how I took it. Right? Hey, Karen with a C. Hey, Stephen. She has heard a lot of the people that, were good to her. Right? I mean, why is she doing that? I don't, maybe she's got a little bit of the devil in her. Right? Maybe Candace got just a little bit of the devil in her. Hey, look, if Don Wells is working and Don Wells is going to church, and that's a plus, okay? That is a plus. But we've kind of seen this before, right? Why am I just now getting a notification for myself? That ain't right. Hang on. We're going to watch some old Candace stuff. Here, I think this is White Boy right here. This is Phoebe, Australia. Let me drop her link. And then Flies or Poppy, will you drop White Boy Lockdown Radio's link, please? For me. Phoebe. Damn, girl. I cannot see. I need my new glasses. Okay. Hold on, I'm trying to at least spell it right. I know it's probably not spelled right, but it's got little hearts and stuff in it. Okay, closed caption is on, ladies. Here's, I believe this is White Boy. She caught White Boy talking. So credit goes to White Boy Lockdown Radio and also Phoebe. Okay, I'm here. Let's get the stream started. Now I'm here to troll flies and make folks laugh. Well, you go right on ahead. You do that. Thank you. I was worried you were worried about me last night? Why were you worried about me last night? But thank you for worrying about me, I guess. I appreciate it. No, I probably talked for too long. My batteries were running down. Was I talking slower? My batteries start running down, and then I start talking slower. Hey, Pat Wicks. Pat Wicks. Now, I would love it if Teresa Jones would show up. Calling Teresa Jones. She kind of disappeared on us. Couple people. I just want to know y'all are okay. All right? It's all right if you don't like watching me or nothing. All right? I'm good. I'm good with it. It said something about your stream. Oh, yeah, they got me. They got me. It would come back on. It shows that, and then usually you can come back on stream. I think I came back on for a little bit, but I don't know. I need to check it out for sure. Okay, so this is Candace, and I believe this is White Boy Lockdown Radio. Hold on to your hats.
And she didn't like that. But I need to tell y'all what's really happening with Candace Bly before I tell y'all why.
Okay, wait. It's really low. So I'll go ahead and show it. Well, you can't really. Oh, I should show. I want to show White Boys, but I'd rather ask first, to be honest. I mean, not a big deal. But he's mad at Candace. I do have the closed captions up. Maybe we can learn something.
She got in her feelings that Don was on my panel. And I have told you a little bit about it, but you don't know in the extent. And I'm calling on Diamond Creations, and I'm calling on Miss Daisy, and I'm calling on a lot of channels that have supported Candace.
White Boy is calling the troops. He is calling everyone. I am worried about Teresa and Sassy Ann. Teresa Jones. I know. I need to write Sassy Ann. I'm friends with her on my Facebook, but I never get on my freaking Facebook. It's not that I don't freaking care, okay? It's just something I don't do. I don't get on my Facebook. I'm very bad at it. Oh, that's horrible, Karen. We missed you too. Yeah, that's horrible when you gotta take care of things like that. For sure. Okay, so White Boy's calling the troops. Everybody.
To listen to what I'm saying, as if y'all don't really know. Y'all know what's going on as well, but let me just tell the people, and we're gonna let them decide. So Candace, so recently I have said to people that Candace lost one of her friends, right? And she got into an argument with Don, right? And she was saying with somebody.
Okay, so Candace and Don got in an argument. It had to do with a friend or something. Something happened with a friend. Wow. Okay, wait. We might be able to figure that out.
And she got into an argument with Don, right? And she was staying with somebody. She was staying with somebody that she always cared about. That was her best friend, Dee Dee. That was one of my moderators. Okay.
Rest in peace, Dee Dee. For real. Prayers to the family.
Okay. The truth of the matter is, people, and then you saw Candace in all these weird chats and stuff having bad behavior. You saw Candace kind of flip out on me and shit on me. But the truth of the matter is, there is no justification.
Yeah, I don't get why she shit on a white boy. I don't get why she shit on them. I never seen him do anything to her. I mean, hell, he even gave her a kiss on the cheek. He even gave her a good old kiss on the cheek. Remember that?
Of her behavior. There is no, oh, she lost a friend, so this is why she's acting out. Because the truth of the matter is, Candace Bly, Candace has moved in, and now she's living with her best friend who she just lost. She's defying and betraying her best friend by being with her man. This is a
Candace, are you really poking? Are you really poking her husband already? You guys, is she really poking that girl's husband already? She moves quick, doesn't she? Damn. Maybe they're grieving together. Have you ever heard that? The best friend of the, and the husband. I couldn't, but that's me. I couldn't. No, thank you. Mm-mm.
Fact. This is a fact. And also, she's shitting all over Don. Look, if they have issues, it is what it is, but you don't just move in. People, that is disgusting and disturbing behavior. And that is a fact, and that is what's happening. And I'm not gonna, it's all coming out. Because I had Don on my panel like I have for years, man.
Okay, wait a minute now. I have to rewind. I'm sorry, you guys. I got to rewind it a little bit. So she got mad at Dawn. She left, moved in with Dee Dee and her husband. Dee Dee passes away at the home that Candace allegedly was there, called the husband, didn't call 911. Like I said, wasn't there, but, right? What the fuck is Candace doing? For real. Oh, I heard is she hanging out with Rap? Is Candace hanging out with Rap? I don't need for you to tell me if you like Rap or don't like Rap. Okay, I don't care. Just a question. Because I'm nosy. I mean, hey, we all get a little bit nosy about something, right? Yeah, it does suck, Mrs. C. Okay, so Candace, you're getting called out. You're getting called out. There were people right after Summer went missing that were trying to help her, and she would cuss them out. Some of them were like, they left. They were like, not going to treat me that way, girlfriend, right? For real. What time of the days could have been snockered already? She could have been. Well, that's why when Don said 5:30, he said by the time he'd get home, he said Candace would be, pretty well lit. Candace, you nasty. You a nasty girl.
They have issues. It is what it is, but you don't just move in. People, that is disgusting and disturbing.
It's because she had nowhere else to go. Until that point, Candace really had nowhere else to go. She didn't have anybody else that was going to take care of her. Who else was going to take care of her? Do you think that Candace was in any position to take care of herself? No job, right? Is she working right now? I don't know. I don't know if she's working right now or not. Claims to love her kids, couldn't clean house to get the boys back, didn't want to go home. She didn't even try. I, at one point, felt that she had improved some, She was sounding better, all kinds of stuff. She working, but not a job. Don told us last night that C. Arnold was receiving. For math. It was math, little Deb, as far as I know, right? So Candace goes and moves in with the guy.
Behavior. And that is a fact, and that is what's happening. And I'm not gonna, it's all coming out. Because I had Don on my panel like I have for years, man. There ain't nothing wrong with Don coming up on panel. You know why? At least he talks about Summer Wells. At least he's answering questions in chat about Summer Wells. But Candace has this moron rap. The guy has a conviction.
Okay, I don't know anything about rap. But you can look up rap's record if you want to.
Left Ben Hill Road to go to Dee Dee's house, who was one of my old moderators. And she's now with Dee Dee died. Dee Dee died. And she's now with the man. Like, that's about as white trash as it gets.
Oh, damn.
And Candace has been on all these weirdos panels and stuff like that, which is fine.
That did surprise me. That really surprised me that Candace was hanging around the channels she was hanging around. It was kind of crazy that, it's like, let me go hang out with the people who did the worst things to me, right? I don't know. I wonder if Dawn got clean. She's upset at that. I also heard, and I don't know, I think White Boy said this too. Maybe in this he says it. That Candace was jealous of the relationship that Dawn and Robin had at the church. Candace is jealous. Well, You know how Don likes them. He said so on the WJHL interview. He basically described Robin to a T. She's beautiful, right? Professional, good looking. Yeah. He was describing, how he's seen her, right? He liked it. That's why Summer liked it, because Daddy liked it. Oh, I should have said that. I'm so sorry. I should not have said that. That was fucked up. Okay. Rewind. Don might have been fishing and hooked himself a new fishy. Hey, don't forget though, okay? You got to remember that Don literally slept with a woman in Candace's house, with Candace in the house, okay? And then, don't ask me freaking why, the chick that Don slept with in the house while Candace was in the house came out on YouTube and said, "Hi, it's me. I slept with Dawn Wells one time." Like, Lord have mercy. You don't have to say her name. Bless her pea-picking heart. For sure. Robin would give him the time of day, Twister. I mean, Robin's got a way about her, right? Robin's got a way about her. Fair play to him. I would have slapped her and him. I don't know her name. Oh, okay, May. May would have slapped them both. All of them. May would have just slapped all of them. Just line up so May can just slap the shit out of all of them. Funny.
Allowed to do and say what she wants. It's none of my business, but she's never talking about Summer. Ever.
That's true.
And what's the track record? Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. Dawn goes to jail. She's flirting. Everyone knows she's flirted like hell with Benny Keys and Ernie.
She fucking was. She was flirting with Benny Keys and Ernest Shell. I don't know if there might have been another guy. I remember something about a dude she was talking to on Facebook or something, and he acted like he didn't know she had a missing girl, and she never told him she had a missing daughter. Some weird shit. I don't even know if that was true or not, though. I would have to go back and look again. I haven't looked at that in years. For sure. Candace said passed out upstairs and Don did bad things in the basement. Oh, that's interesting. Right?
Show. You're lying if you honestly say otherwise to that. Right? And I mean, the lady's not even the lady hasn't been even lowered into her casket and under the ground before Candace is laying up in bed with him.
No way. No. Are you guys kidding me? Is she really fucking the dude? For real? Not just a YouTube thing? You think it's a grift? What the fuck is wrong with people? For real. Lord, Jesus, take the wheel. Take it from my hands. We need Jesus today. We do. Well, how fucking. Okay. All right. Damn, can. Damn, can. Can do it because she can. Wow.
That is like as white trash as it gets.
Yeah.
But you're mad that Don is on my panel. At least he's speaking about his missing daughter. We never get that from you. We never get that from you, Candace. But how dare you? How dare you have a convicted rapist? You just picked the greatest
trigger
friends.
warning.
you can't even make this shit up, people. You have a convicted rapist.
Okay, hold on. Why do we have to talk about those kind of things? My virgin ears are gonna hurt me. Yes, if you want to find out about rap, go look his name up. That's all I can tell you. Too much for my brain. My brain is not going to go into overload right now. Don speaks on Summer. Don has been speaking on Summer. And I think that in some cases, you know, it's been a decent conversation.
No, what you're mad about, Candace, is you're all of 40 years old. You're all of 40 years old. You want to be the one that can go on all these weirdo channels. You want to go on all these weirdo channels and never speak about Summer Wells. And you want to dictate from the bedroom of your dead best friend, who's not even lowered into the ground yet, before you spread your legs to him. You want to dictate what Don can't do, and what you're not going to do. I'm going to have his back through all this. I'm going to hold him. I'm going to have his back through all this.
Okay.
You're acting like a weirdo. You're acting like a weirdo. Everybody sees it. Okay? And what you're not going to do is have these weirdo, stupid YouTubers going and attacking Don. No, not as long as I have a microphone. That's not going to happen. You did these weird games in the past. The pattern always
continues. So obviously, White Boy saying that Candace is playing games. Okay. Dee Dee would not approve of what Candace is doing.
Get a death certificate. When my little brother died, I needed a death certificate to submit to my work for bereavement pay, and I had one within 48 hours.
Yeah, my brother did too when my dad died. He had it very quickly. No, you're fine, super sensible.
She keeps trying to tell Don, like, oh, she's gonna come home when they get and even the guy Fred,
as usual.
Like this is all weird white trash, weird shit, and you're trying to make Don the bad man. So let's just look at this from a normal lens, because you're hitting the alcohol like a motherfucker and you have all these weird people in your ear. But let's look at this from a normal lens. When you are going through it with a significant other, if you are moving on, or you found a fling, or you just spreading your legs wide open, whatever it is, normally then you go do that, right? You go do that.
Oh, so okay, I get what he's saying. I had to kind of listen to that twice. So basically, he said, you and Don got in an argument. You left that home. You moved in with somebody else. But then Don comes on my panel to talk about y'all's missing daughter. And you freak the fuck out and call my phone 20,000 times asking what the fuck, right? I get it. Why didn't she come up on that panel with Dawn and be respectable and answered questions as well as she could. Damn, Can. You stole your friend's man. You left Donnie all alone in the holler in his Ben Hill home. You are a bad bitch, behaving like a Halloween witch. May, you're so cute. That is so cute, May. You are the cutest. For real. I like it, May. That is so funny. Oh, yes, let's not forget that. Supposedly, allegedly, the autopsy on Dee Dee, rest in peace, Dee Dee, came back inclusive. So they can't get the death certificate yet. I can understand that. But I mean, how old was she? Had she just came out of the hospital for, was it something to do with her heart? Maybe that's why it's inconclusive. I don't know. If she had any type of surgery and she passed away very quickly after that, I would think that the family would want an complete autopsy, right? But if it was inconclusive, we must be May. For real. I know some people are like, I don't like it when you say for real. I'm like, for real, okay. You can say for real for a lot of different things. You can. For real means a lot. Yes, I will listen to him fully too, Flies.
So I'll put it back on me. Like when I was going from ex to Noelle, like I wasn't calling my ex. Like I was with Noelle all the way. I wasn't worried about what my ex was doing, because if I was, guess what? I'd be wrong to both Noelle and my ex.
Yeah, because that's pretty stupid that she would be calling Dawn off the hook. If she was there and she was sleeping with that guy, why would she be calling Dawn? Why would she be calling Dawn? Right?
Because I would be wrong. I'd be trying Noelle by sideways telling her I'm 100% into her, right? Why do I care what my ex does?
Okay. I get what you're saying.
You shouldn't say I'm coming after you, Don, or you shouldn't get a rapist to contact your husband and say that that he's coming after him, because at that point, all Don should have to worry about is his hiney hole.
Oh my gosh. For real. Oh my gosh. She wanted her hot dog and a burger on the side. I don't know, May. I don't know how old he is. All I know is his name is Fred. His name is Fred. Right. Why is Rap going after Don Wells? I'm being nosy. I don't need to know. You know, I'm good with not knowing.
Doesn't want Rap to pork his hiney hole because we know that Rap is a rapist. But what you shouldn't worry about any of
Opinions of this shit are not necessarily the opinions of others. Damn, White Boy's just on it. He's keeping it real, isn't he?
all that stuff. And what you should talk about is Summer Wells every second of the day until the wheels fall off. You should be talking about Summer Wells, Summer Wells, Summer Wells, Summer Wells, because all of the weird internet behavior that you're doing, nobody can blame it on your friend dying anymore. That is down the toilet because you're now fucking that same friend's husband.
Wow. What is wrong with
that makes you weird. My mod, that man's.
I bet somewhere along the line, he probably feels like now he's got to, you know, take care of Candace. Because Dee Dee wanted her there to start with, right? Didn't Dee Dee want her there? That's why he went and got Candace to start with, right? Because she was Dee Dee's friend. Right?
Wife would puke if she heard the words coming out of my mouth right now. It's disgusting. You're more worried about who you're going to be with and what your image looks like on YouTube than you are worried about your missing daughter being found.
I agree, sir.
It's comical to hear you apologize to me for no reason. I was upset with you when I found out you were going into these chats because of what these people have said about you.
Exactly. I agree. She went into every she went straight back to Ernie Shell and on. Right? Maybe Candace thought that she could start a whole new life somewhere else. I mean, does she live in one house and him in the other? Since he's got two houses? Well, if she had left because she wanted to be with Dee Dee, that'd be one thing. But from my understanding, her and Don got into an argument and she left. And Dee Dee's husband came and got her. Then Dee Dee died. Rest in peace, Dee Dee. Even made a mod at shares. Ha 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 ha. That's funny. That is funny. Cher should do a short video of all the times her and Candace were calling each other names. It would be funny. Women would ask her hard questions so she could goes to men to avoid that and to make Dawn jealous. Oh, super sensible. I actually watched one of your videos today. Now that I see you in here, I watched one of your things today. I sure did. Okay.
Your family and your daughter and what they've done to halter the case. I'm not upset because you're in their chats. Go to everyone's chats and talk about Summer every day. But it's like a bad, it makes you look bad.
It did make her look bad.
You're doing all this weird shit on the internet.
Yeah.
But you're not talking about Summer. And you've literally, you moved into your, Dee Dee would hate it. Dee Dee always talked about Summer Wells. Dee Dee had a decal on the back of her car that she paid with her disability money. She brought Summer everywhere she went. But you've moved in, and now you're with her husband.
Excuse me. Is Dee Dee the one that was at Candace's when the pizza got delivered? Flies? Is it that Dee Dee that was at Candace's the night that Ernie delivered the pizza? Is it the same one? I just can't. Yeah. Thank you.
And Fred, you're like what type of man are you? You're a man that owes me 200, just so you know, and I will get that money. But you're a special type of fuckboy. But I wouldn't even believe, I could not tell you guys what I would do if I lost Noel tomorrow. I don't want to think about that. I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, let's not talk or think about that.
Why are you interrupting him answer people's questions about locating Summer? You called 6 times when we were live. I'm allowed to talk to Don. You ain't going to get in the middle of that. You ain't going to stop that. You are acting weird. Nobody else is. You're not going to threaten people from coming on my panel. I don't care if it's Don Wells, a moderator of mine, a guest of mine.
So Don's talking about Summer and Candace calls repeatedly. Right? I thought they were all friends. But maybe Candace is the type of person that, you know, if she's not with Dawn, then they can't have the same friends. Dawn shouldn't have friends if, you know. Dawn can't have any friends. And all Candace wants is friends, right? You know, one thing I'll say, I can't sit here and say that Candace took Summer and did something with her, but I just, in my gut, feel like her telling the truth about what she did that day, when she left, whatever, just tell the truth about it, and maybe, you know, something to click. And I'm just saying, it's just time. If you left the fucking hill twice, say you left the hill twice. go on your channel and have a serious conversation about Summer. You can do it without being attacked. You can do it. You know, I said I would never have you over here, Candace. I did. You need to go somewhere where you ain't going to feel you're attacked. Do it on your own channel. If you're needing money, do it on your own channel. Everything that you're doing is making you look worse than you looked before. That's what I'll say. I mean, I don't know if you and your friend had something already talked out that if something happened to her, that you would help her husband. I don't know that. I wasn't there. Hey, Eli. Dang, Eli. Where have you been? Where have you been? She can't go live, and if asked a question about Summer, she always says this isn't about Summer because she won't talk about Summer. She won't. Very seldom will she talk about Summer. Hang on a minute. Okay. All right. Why would she care if Don was having a grown-up conversation about his daughter, right? She did. She's done that from the beginning. Benny Keys, he's got a couple interviews with her where she doesn't talk about Summer at all. Actually, I had that somewhere. Let's hang on, I'll show you guys something. This is a conversation that Candace was having with Ernie Shell. Well, I was going to do it down the line. Let's see, I've been on here an hour. All she need to do is ask the channel does not have a chat, so she isn't attacked. Yeah, absolutely super sensible. Turn the chat off. Do it like a podcast, just having a conversation. My thing is, I want the truth. My bullshit meter goes sky high all the time, right? Unfortunately, I think when I first become acquainted with somebody or something like that, you know, I always check for the bullshit meter. That way I know if somebody's a bullshitter or not. Doesn't mean they're a bad bullshitter, okay? Just a bullshitter. For real. Don talking, Chris McDonald said they don't want to talk and had to get off, yeah. We all thought he was talking about Cher. What if he was talking about Candace? Good possibility. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I mean, for real. That's all she has to do. Why make a big deal out of it? Why make a big deal out of it? Why would anything that law enforcement ask her, why would she feel like it was an interrogation? she felt like she was being interrogated. Right? And I don't know what the lie detector test said. There's been too many stories about them. I would literally have to see it to believe it, for sure. Okay, let's watch this. We're going to pop over. This is Doolittle Talks. I already have the link dropped. Thank you, Doolittle Talks. And this is Candace talking to Ernie Shell. Okay. I do have it on. All right. Let me make sure that we start where we need to. Okay. So this is Ernie talking to Candace.
You tried to destroy me. I ain't trying to destroy you. I don't know what you're talking about.
Candace is saying, you tried to destroy me. You tried to destroy me. Yeah, well, it's because of all the women too, though, Flies, right? Candace would be pissed off because Dawn talked to women 24/7. He didn't pay her ass any mind. I'm telling you guys right now. That is my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. He was like, are you kidding me? Dawn just, you know, he had hooked himself up with some ladies, professional ladies. Yep, Genevieve smelled him coming. Makes me think different. When he was on BK, she was there too. On Ernie's? When? I'm lost. Yeah, before he went to jail, right, Flies? Yeah, Don was on BK's, yeah. See, I would like to know who spent 4 hours in the house or longer hooking up the internet. So the Wells Family Channel, they started it on the 11th, and their first post was on the 12th of October. That's when the Wells Family Channel started. 4 months. 4 months after Summer went missing. 4 months. They're set up with the YouTube channel. That was pretty quick, wasn't it? Kind of strange, right? That happened. Been told that there were several people in on the camera installation. Which camera installation? What camera installation you talking about? My fucking psychic abilities are not working right now. All right? She wasn't screaming when Don talked to Beak, only when he talked. Yeah, to the women, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she didn't like him talking to women. Yeah, definitely. I don't think they were ever concerned with the fact of embarrassing their kids. Even when Dawn talked to Cam, you could hear her, but she wasn't screaming. Okay, this is her talking to Ernie.
Yeah, I've heard it all.
She's
I heard
pissed.
you, I heard James, I heard Don Rainey, I heard all you motherfuckers games, and I'm not down for it. I don't even know what you're talking about. I ain't trying to do nothing. I'm off of your daughter's case. I'm off of all that. I don't want nothing to do with it. No.
Ernie says he wants nothing to do with the Summer Wells case. That's what he said. I want nothing to do with it no more. Right? You did say it, Ernie.
See, you know the funny thing is about it all? What's that? Is I've already got people texting right now. Why are you talking to Ernie? Well, that ain't my fault because I'm not on live right now. That's them doing that, not me. I can care less about it, girl. Man, I'm tired of being played.
She's tired of being played. Do you think there could have been a jealousy between Candace and Summer? Yeah, she could talk to, yeah, just chose not to, right? I mean, we don't know. I would think if there was jealousy there that maybe Candace wouldn't have took all those pictures of her and, you know, things like that, right? She thought Dawn would have been arrested in Utah. I think she thought she had a chance with Benny. She used those two men for attention. She is playing again. I agree. Yes, and her immaturity, we do take that into account. See, thank you, Flies. Thank you. Summer gave Robin Lane, a necklace, and I think it was a bracelet or something, earrings or something, to Robin Lane from the church. And there was nothing posted of anything that might have been given to Candace. I'm just saying. Yep. Okay, so she's really pissed off. And the date on this, I'll even give you guys a date on it. April 30th, 2022. April 30th. And we are watching Doolittle Talks.
I'm tired of it. I'm over it. I could care less about whatever happens. I mean, that's just hard to do it. I don't do it no more. I don't care.
Wow,
that comment
Ernie.
from Ernie kind of ticks me off because
Me too.
how do you go from allegedly being this
Predator hunter,
child advocacy person to not caring about Summer anymore?
Right. Because I think it ended up being a game between Ernie and Benny. Absolutely. I believe that. I do. Do I really give a shit about it? Probably not, but yeah. I mean, that's kind of what it became.
I mean, my fucking daughter's I mean, that ain't got nothing to do with me no more. I tried my best to help you. You didn't want help. That's it. Motherfucking playing the game, and I'm done.
Everybody's playing games. What about the games that Dawn and Candace has been playing this whole time?
Ma'am.
The call to marry.
Yes, ma'am.
All the lying. The story that doesn't match up. Who's really playing games here?
ain't my fault you're done. I'm sorry. I'm done with everybody fucking playing games. I'm done with everybody fucking looking at me like I'm the fucking problem that did something to my daughter. That was my pride and joy. And you know what? If nobody else on this earth can even recognize and care about that shit, then I'm fucking done with everybody. BK, all them motherfucking stupid people, fuck everybody. You let him get the best of you and he's gonna win. No, he ain't. I ain't talking a little bit.
You hear what she said? No, I ain't, because I ain't watching the little bitch. Yeah. Yep, she was over being played. But was fine with it. Yep. Absolutely. Gravitating right back towards those people.
I ain't got time for him or no one. I'm trying to recover. And I can't recover with all this bullshit.
At this time, I believe she was staying with Kathy, the friend. And she was looking physically better, I can tell you that. Right? All right, later, Genevieve.
Why don't you just tell the world what happened? That you know. Man, okay, he took all the money. I don't give a fuck about the money.
Candace, he didn't ask about the money. Nothing about money. He said, why don't you tell the world what happened? What you...
See, for some reason, that conversation, if you start the conversation over, it does seem like him and Candace somehow were talking about Benny Keys. So I wonder when he asked her, tell us what happened, she's replying this way because she's going to tell on Benny. She's going to snitch on everybody, right? There's the money comment right there, right. Right. Sorry, I commentate on shit.
What happened?
There's Robin,
what
yeah.
you know.
You're right,
Nothing about
Bobby.
money.
Fuck money, man. I want my daughter. Fuck the money. I know you want your daughter, but the thing about it is, as long as he knows that he's got control over you and thinks he does, it's going to be the same. About all the money he's got me. I don't care about the fuck. I know it don't matter whether you care about it or not. When it all boils down to, is money. They don't give a shit about your daughter. Well, I do give a shit about my daughter. It's fucking Arnie.
Okay.
Now watch her demeanor change.
Stop yelling, please. No, fuck you, Arnie. Please stop yelling. Please stop yelling. I love you. Please stop yelling. Please just stop yelling.
You love the lady you were staying with, who pretty much gave up her home to someone in a situation like yours, and very quickly you ended your friendship with her. Something, right? With that Kathy, the friend chick? For sure.
I ain't got nothing against it. I mean, it's whatever. I mean, like I said, you know. But I feel like you played me, though. How did I play you? Did I get anything from you? No, I didn't. No, I didn't say that. That's not what I said. How did I play you? But, well, because I feel like every time we talk, which should be personal talk, it goes out on the internet.
So she's complaining because every time she was talking to Ernie, he was putting it out on the internet. I wonder if she thought when Ernie Shell prank called Don Wells over his missing daughter. Yes, Ernie Shell prank called Don Wells over his missing daughter. It was fucked up, in my opinion. I wonder how Candace would feel about that. Would she be like, oh, yeah, that's really funny that you did that? I don't know. I probably think she would probably think it funny. Just my opinion, though.
You were supposed to came out and talked about it. They would have. You wanted, you could have turned everybody to your side. You could have turned everybody to your side. Your standard time, not on my standard time.
The time to have talked, Candace, is the day that Summer disappeared.
Yes, ma'am.
That would have been the time to talk,
Yes,
not
ma'am.
11 months later.
Yes, ma'am.
Your daughter's been gone 10 months. No shit. Well, when was your standard time? When is your standard time? I already know. When is your standard time? Well, it takes a lot of me to go public with a lot of that problem. Like, I can't comprehend that shit. Like, it's easy for you to go up online and fucking, hey, I do this and I do that. It's easy for you. But it's not easy for me. It's easy for
Is it easy for her now? Is it easy for her now? It's easier for you now, ain't it, Candace? Right? Learned how to get on here and, work your little half-hour magic and make you a couple $100, right? Oh, yeah, I have that too, her singing to Benny Keys, for sure.
me to do it, Candace, because I'm real and I really do care. I wanted to bring your daughter home. Yeah, you don't think I fucking know? Let me ask you a question. Do you think DK wants your daughter home? No, he don't. He don't give a fuck what. Benny Keys don't give a fuck about nobody but himself. Let me ask you a question. When is your time? When are you going to tell everybody what happened? Man, okay, look. Give me 2 days, and me and you are going to go live. And we're going to talk.
I don't think she thought that she was going to go live in 2 days and talk about Summer. I think that in her mind, she thought that they would get on a live in a couple days and she would talk about all the fucking bullshit. Right? Right? Well, there's a lot of people agreeing with you right now, May May. She said, you don't think I don't fucking, those are inappropriate to me. You don't think I don't know that or whatever she said.
Let me ask you a question. When is your time? When are you going to tell everybody what happened? Man, okay, look. Give me 2 days, and me and you are going to go live. And we're going to talk. Give me 2 days. I'll give 2 days. I need to rest anyways. Give me 2 days. Yeah, you need to after I see what happened. Well, you be good. Get out of here. Go get rest. 2 days. 2 days, bro. 2 days. Well, I'll give you 2 days, and we'll go live. 2 days. I'm scheduling right now. What do you want me to say? Hey, Ernie. Just talk. Don't say your face. Look, hey, Ernie, I'm telling you right now. Quit fucking with her. She called me. She called me. She called me. Well, all right. Well, if she called you, that's only because, like, you know, she's pissed that everybody keeps on fucking doing what the fuck they're doing. They're like making that fucking bullshit, and it's bullshit, man. You don't make up fucking shit, fucking back your fucking ass up. You know, it's like, come on. It gets old, and it's frustrating, and it's bullshit. I'm just telling you right now, man. Right. It's fucking bullshit. And I don't give a fuck what nobody thinks. If it was your fucking daughter, and your daughter was motherfucking missing, you wouldn't want a bunch of people making up fucking bullshit about you. No, but my ass will be out there trying to find and do everything they can to do it. Yeah, well, look. You know, they told her she can and she can't do it. Who said that? That's what people don't fucking everybody has said that. Hawkins County said you can't go do this. You can't.
I really appreciate him saying that to her because she hasn't done the first thing to find Summer. And do y'all believe that Hawkins County told Candace she can't go look for her daughter? Would that stop you? It wouldn't stop me.
You need to fucking listen. It ain't as easy as like, yeah, that's not going out. You don't know what the fuck Dawn did. Like her and I was talking.
You don't know what Dawn did. You don't know what Dawn did. That's what they just said. You don't know what Dawn did. Kathy the friend said that.
Yeah, that's not going out. You don't know what the fuck Dawn did. Like her and I was talking.
Did she just tell us what we've wanted to know for the last 10.5 months?
Like, who the fuck knows that, what the fuck he didn't do? Like, have something with her, you know, whatever. It doesn't really. I know Dawn's responsible. I know Dawn's responsible.
I believe Candace knows where Summer is. Please, Candace, it's been way too long. It's time to bring Summer home.
Okay, so let's look at it like this. If Candace is away from Dawn, Candace gets away from Dawn. But then why would Candace be calling Dawn off the hook just because he was on White Boy's panel, right? Yes, Dawn was in jail. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, this video, Dawn was in jail. Now, I have this, but I don't know if I can make it any bigger to read it. I will try. Okay. Because I had to get it off of my channel, and I don't, I can't read it. But there's a shot of it. It's on Clutch Them Pearls. And that's a little journal entry that Candace had did. And Kathy, the friend, ended up giving it to somebody, taking pictures of it. In it, Candace says some really weird stuff. Really weird stuff. Okay, so we're going to hop over to the Double Mint twins really quick. And they've got Ernie and Candace talking. This is just Ernie and Candace, you know, hugging and loving on each other. Now this was, hang on, because I feel bad. This is April 12th, 2022. And I'm just trying to kind of get some of these conversations out of the way. I have a couple that's transcribed, and I'll have to pull those up, and we can talk about those. They're not out there anymore, so, you know, might be a little bit interesting, you know, going down the same rabbit hole together. I want to know where my daughter is, too, for sure. You know, I could see getting frustrated and getting to a point of you just don't know what to do anymore. But I think that a person who comes to that conclusion is someone that had been out there looking for a long time. And I don't Now, Don Wells has told us that he was trying to go into some areas and, you know, go knocking on people's door. And they basically told him to fuck off and get off their property. You know, that's not saying that the people that told him to get off the property are bad people. It means that maybe they didn't want someone like that they felt maybe, you know, didn't want that guy anywhere on their property. You know what I mean? Now, this is after Candace is mad at Benny, I think.
I'm not. I'm just, you know, getting things ready just in case. Passing it all on.
Yeah, fuck all them idiots, man. Them fucking retards don't mean shit, dude. You know how it is.
Yeah, I know.
She said the R word.
Yeah, you're better than that, man. You got a heart, big as gold, dude. Don't let them fuck with you like that.
But you know, here's the thing about there. I mean, I can't.
Ernie is her best friend right now. This is back when her and Ernie were best friends.
Say that, you know,
Don was in
because
jail.
something may just happen, and I just don't want to let people
Well,
down in a way. I guess.
something always might happen. That's the way life is.
Well, look, check this out. Like I told you the other night, we have to take that first step first. After that first step, it gets easier, right?
Oh yeah, everything's easier after the first step.
So there. Just gotta let it as it is.
You probably can't hear
Now
me
you do
without
know.
music. Hold on.
Now you do know that Benny's getting ready to call you, right?
Oh, okay, and I'm worried. Why?
I'm just telling you, it always happens. Anytime you're talking to me, he calls.
Okay, so Ernie mentions Benny Keys, and look at the look Candace gets on her face. She starts smiling.
Maybe he wants. Well, if
All right, so let's fuck her call. I mean, they ain't gonna fit his head.
You don't think he would? I don't
He
know.
ain't got enough brain up there to fit his head.
Oh Lord, mercy.
They're hate bonding over Benny
Andrew
right
Davis,
now.
what are you doing? What is that? Is that butchie up behind you?
Yeah,
Ooh, I like that hat.
yeah.
Let me see that hat. Let me see that hat.
The one I'm wearing?
Yeah, let me see that. What does it say?
Nashville, Tennessee.
That's pretty cool. I like that hat.
Yeah.
Pretty
I
nice.
got that given to me a long time ago by a good friend of mine.
Sweet. How old is it?
Well, about 20 years old. I've had it for like 20 years.
Wow. Looks old. Looks vintage. It looks nice. Nice hat.
Yeah, I only wear it every once in a while. Excuse me.
No, Candace, when it comes to it, the way I look at it, I really, you know, I've never met you. I've never seen you in real life. You know, I've only met you, you know, like talking to you through here and on the phone. But I just felt that I failed you.
Right.
I really did. I felt that I failed you. And, you know, we had this big hunt that we could have done and this big search that I could.
Stop saying that.
Oh my God. Okay, so Ernie feels like he failed Candace. Something about doing a big search. You know, come on.
You got to think, you know, what's really going on.
But you can't sit there and say that somebody failed you if they've never met you, don't know who you are for real, and only met you on the phone. You can't say that.
Right.
And I won't let you say that.
Well, that means a lot.
What? You've never met him? What? Okay, Ernie, you did not fail Candace. You did not fail her. That is what she's saying. Good for you, Ernie.
That means a lot to me.
That's what they're saying, May.
I just keep going back to the connections of it, and I can't move past that. You know.
Well, you have to move past that.
Well, I'm talking about I know that. Don't you be giving me no one. I'll be throwing elbow at you. I'm talking about the part where I told you what I thought happened, and I just can't move past it. It's hard, you know. When he said, you know, and I don't want to get into that.
What he say,
No,
Ernie?
I have listened to you, and I've listened to you over and over. Don't think that I don't hear you.
I know you do. And you're right.
All right. And, Benny is out here to play games and get whatever money he can get, and that's all Benny gives a fuck about.
I understand that.
And you can't tell me that I'm fucking full of shit either on that.
So is he splitting money with people or something like that, or how's that work?
I don't know. Motherfucker ain't got me a dime. I promise you that.
Let me ask you a question. Did Don have his own separate cash app?
No, Donnie has never had a cash app ever.
What
He
about
wouldn't even know
PayPal?
what that is.
I didn't think you would.
Never had that either.
Okay.
No. Donnie didn't even know what Facebook was until I introduced him to it.
So she's saying Don didn't even know about Facebook till she introduced him to it. But who came to the house and set up your internet? I want to know. Who did it? Who set up your internet?
Right. Awesome. So
I
would you say
forgot.
that Don was kind of a mysterious kind of person when you talked to him about what happened?
Donnie's a very mysterious person.
Donnie's a very mysterious person. All right. She getting ready to talk about Donnie.
Well.
Oh.
Let me ask you a question. What's something that you've asked Don about, and then he's totally just got mad about it with? Like literally, like it just set him off. Like something to set him off.
Okay, like I'll ask him about who he's talking to on the phone. That really pisses him off.
Don gets really pissed off if Candace asks who's on the phone. But yet, she doesn't go through his phone. She doesn't care enough about who he communicates with to look in his phone, right? But he gets mad if she asks, who are you talking to? Well, why are you asking who is he talking to if you don't give a fuck who he's talking to? Make that make sense.
When he's around you, when he's around you, he's sitting here doing this right here. When he lays his phone down, does he lay it where it's holding up like this, or does he lay it where it's down like that?
No, it's usually upside down where nobody can see anything.
Right. Why do you think he does that?
I don't know. I figure because he don't want me to know who he's talking to.
Right, exactly. What's the worst thing you've ever caught him doing? Nothing crazy now. Nothing crazy.
No.
Listen to this.
I'm not even going to say this online because no.
Okay.
I can't do that.
Okay.
No.
So
that's something I'd have to tell you in confidential, in private.
Okay. I understand that.
But
what did he do? I'm not even going to say what his sister Mary said about a dog they had. That's as far as I'm going. I ain't telling that story again. No, thank you. Not touching it.
Hey. Oh God. There's about 1,000 things I can think of, but
right. Do you ever just I've never been to your house. I don't know what it looks like. Is it like a little trail that goes into the woods and stuff?
Man, I don't know. I don't go out in these woods.
Okay.
I stay right here at the front porch and right here where the vehicles are, and that's all the further I go. I don't go into the wood or into any freaking stupid trails or whatever anybody has said.
Right.
She's telling you right there. She don't leave up there by the property.
And I'm not going to talk about nothing that's going to trigger nobody because that ain't what it's about tonight. I'm just trying to, do what I need to do and get everything situated.
That's why it's weird to me about her going to Fred Hills. Right? She just needs to tell the truth about what happened that day. And I guess the thing is, do you think that she's told law enforcement the truth about that day? She's leaving stuff out. She's leaving a couple things out about that day. For sure. For sure.
What I did before. I've got to do what I got to do. But
I hear you.
You know, so
I hear you.
we are you happier now, Candace?
Am I happier? Well, I'm
Now,
happy,
I mean,
but I'll
like,
be really happy when I get my boy beats back. When I get my babies
right,
back, then I'll be really happy.
right.
I mean, I'm okay. I'm happy to a point. I mean, it's just me and the dogs here, but I'm happy to a point. But without my kids, I'm not really happy.
Right.
My kids were my world, my everything. Anything that ever meant to me were my kids.
Well, you see, they are your world, not were your world. They are your world. Remember that. Always have that. You
Right.
gotta be positive.
Sorry.
Be positive.
Because who would ever watch Candace's kids? I don't think anyone ever came forward and said they babysitted Candace's kids. Now, I think Jody Sue, I don't know if she did it once or twice, but she had texts where Candace was at the hospital and she asked her if she would keep an eye on the boys for a couple hours or whatever, and Jody said no, she couldn't do it because she was too sick. And Candace said that's all right, they released her anyway. Right?
I might say backwards, but
It's okay.
they are my world.
We
And I
understand.
don't.
You know,
Without them, I can't go on living and breathing. Period. End of discussion.
right. Let me ask you a question. If you could say one thing to your daughter, what would it be?
One thing to my daughter.
I mean, you can say a sentence.
Here we
If you
go,
could say a sentence
listen
or a
to
phrase
this.
or a paragraph, what would you say? Anything.
I'm praying and hoping that whoever has her and whoever has done something with her will please bring her back home to me, because I miss her and I love her with all my heart.
So immediately it's whoever has her. Whoever has her, right? I don't think she really cares about not telling the truth. She just isn't happy that she isn't getting money off her child anymore. That's my opinion, and I'm standing 10 toes down on that. Well, I kind of have to agree with you. For sure. Because if she can have a conversation like that with Ernie Shell, she could have had that conversation with, you know, with law enforcement that way. Why did they not like law enforcement? Candace hadn't been in and out of prison. Don had been in and out of prison, right? So, and Don did things that he had to be very careful of the police. For sure. Oh no. Yeah. Well, and then you think about it, well, if she's scared, she doesn't have to tell anybody on social media if she just tells law enforcement. If she's honest with them about everything she did that day, down to where they can prove all of it, then, but I don't think she's done that. Right? He just did a test. I will be leaving home. Oh no. I hope not.
Now let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
You said whoever has her, right?
Yeah, because I don't know.
I know that. I know you don't know. Do you know if
You're fucking making
it's
me
proven
cry.
fact? What's that? It's all right. It's okay.
You're gonna make me cry, dude.
It's okay, sweetie. It's okay. You know, Candace, I know you got 14 years with the man. I know that. I know that. I know that. This is crushing you, Candace. It's crushing you.
Oh,
It's crushing you.
I mean, wouldn't it anybody that
I
lost
know.
a child or a child that has had anything like that? I mean,
She started to say a child that could pass. Let me slow that down. I want you guys to hear what she just said.
I mean, wouldn't it anybody that
I
lost
know.
a child or a child that has had anything like that? I mean, who the hell wouldn't it crush? Oh,
Let me ask you a question, Candace. You think is it crushing Don right now?
I don't know. He says it does, but I don't know.
How does he act? You see how it's doing you? You see how it's doing you in your heart right now? If you put a mirror onto him, is he showing the same results right now as you are? Is he having the same symptoms as
I
you
don't know.
are?
I'm not there. I don't know. I don't see him.
But you talk to him on the phone, and I can hear it through your voice, just as plain as day. Do you hear it through his voice when he
I
talks to you?
talked to him on the phone. Okay, today I talked to him on the phone, and for the first time since he's been there, this is the first time I have heard him even be upset or hurt or anything like that. Today was the first time I've ever heard that in his voice.
So all of a sudden, that's the first that she's heard it from Don's voice. Right? And look, I just got to say it. Ernie's a player. Okay? Ernie was letting Candace lay her little head on his shoulder and he was giving her pats and all that shit, right? So, and Ernie, how do you, I don't even want to get into you right now, Ernie. I really don't. For sure. See, that's the thing. Especially after everybody heard that phone call from Mary. Anytime Candace cried. Oh, and then I showed that video where, I mean, it was horrible. She was a boo-hooing over Jenna, and then she grabbed a picture of Summer. She was freaking wasted off her ass.
Is he hurt because of Summer, or is he hurt because he's in jail? What do you think?
I can't really tell, honestly. I mean,
Right. You know that night that I was
uh,
talking to him? Do you know that night that I was talking to him on the
yeah.
phone when he hit you?
Yeah, I heard about it.
When he hit you,
Yeah.
when he was hitting you, right?
I have that
well,
phone
let's not
call.
go over that, please.
Let's not.
I'd rather not.
I understand.
Yeah, I just don't want to go back into there.
Maybe when I get out of my little situation, me and you can have a little talk, heart to heart.
So basically, she's saying that yes, Don was abusive towards her. We heard she was abusive towards Don, right? Yeah, she had to be reminded of Summer to grab her picture. Absolutely. Yeah, gaslighting for sure. Well, Ernie's going to put it in her head, tell me all about Don. Tell me what Don does. Tell me what color Don shits. He wanted to hear all these little messed up little details, right? Whatever she could tell him about Dawn.
Yeah.
You can buy me some spaghetti.
Yeah.
Spaghetti's
Why
her
don't I just
favorite.
make it? Why buy it?
Hell no, I ain't gonna shit. We're gonna meet out in a nice little public restaurant or something like that.
What, you
might be
afraid
ready.
I'm gonna kill you or something?
I don't know. Hey, I met a girl one time. She tried to eat me.
Oh my God. Look, I ain't killed nobody fixing my spaghetti.
But you're growing
Now
stronger.
they
Candace.
went to
A lot stronger.
joking very quickly about spaghetti. She went from, look, they're going to talk about spaghetti.
But you're growing stronger, Candace. A lot stronger now.
I'm trying to.
Have you had anything to eat today?
I had
Do you have
some
any
cheesesteaks
food?
this morning.
Do you have any food?
Man, I'm not worried about food. I don't worry about money. I don't care about all that bullshit. All I care is my daughter and my boys. That's the only thing I care about.
let me ask you a question. One more time. One more thing. And I'm trying to get off of it too because it hurts me too. It makes me spit up blood. But
Well, don't do that, dude.
no, I'm okay. I'm okay. Listen, that is a good movie. I want you to watch that if you get a
I
chance.
don't know, Bob.
Okay.
All right, watch 411.
Yeah. What? Not no damn YouTuber. Watch the movie 411.
Yeah, I'm reading it across the thing.
We're
Aaron Keller to
telling her
watch
to watch a
411.
movie called
I get it.
Okay.
411.
I heard
It's a movie. It's a movie.
Yeah, the movie 411. Yeah, got it.
Right. So let's do this.
Where's my IU hat?
Look at you. I got your undivided attention right now. It's like a little school person is in class sitting there waiting, like, teacher, what am I learning now?
All ears.
Okay, you're all ears. You're all ears.
Exactly.
Okay,
What are
good
you gonna tell me now?
Okay, so check this out. Just one more question.
Yeah, her cash app dropped.
I
Yeah.
don't know how to say it. I don't want to offend you, and I don't want to do that because we're friends, and I don't want to do that.
Just fucking say it.
Okay, I'll say it.
Damn.
I heard, and I don't know if it's a fact or not,
Here we go.
that Don, your husband, used to take showers with Summer. Is that true?
No.
Okay. He never took showers with her or nothing like that. And that's true. That's not
No.
true, right? Okay.
No.
Okay.
He never did.
Did he ever
I
burn?
took showers with Summer.
You took showers with Summer. Okay. Did he ever? Did you ever see him act any way like abusive towards Summer?
No, I can
Any kind of-
honestly say that Donnie loves Summer with all his heart. You know, boys are gonna be boys, so it's different when a little girl comes in the picture because that's a daddy's girl,
Okay.
right?
Hold on a
Okay,
second.
that's
Hold
the
on.
way it is.
Did you know that Don told Molly Golightly that he did take showers with Summer?
No, I did not know that.
There's a
Candace
video
was saying
recording
she didn't know.
of him saying he did.
But Don
I
said
didn't
he
know
took
that.
showers with Summer.
Hold on a second. Can someone can anyone get a video recording of that? If that did happen, did take place? Like I said, I don't know much about the case. If that did take place, let me ask you a question, Candace.
Are
If that
you
did take place
serious?
and you see a video of him saying that, how are you going to feel?
I'm gonna flip the fuck out, man. I'm gonna flip the fuck out for real.
So if you hear a
You
video
gonna flip
of
the
him
fuck
saying,
out.
"Yeah, I took showers with Summer,"
I'm gonna fucking go off. I'm gonna.
But
Ugh.
she didn't go off.
Somebody better
about
have
it.
bail money.
well, you can't get to him obviously. Now, come on, you can't get to him. Now, let me ask you a question.
Somebody better send me
if that
bail
is true,
money.
Are you going to call him
Yep.
at jail on
She
his
dropped
little
her cash
machine
app.
there?
Somebody's
What would
gonna
you say to
send
him?
me
What
send
would
me
you say to
bail
him?
money.
No, I'm gonna wait until he calls me tomorrow, and then I'm gonna unleash something that has never been unleashed before.
She's gonna
Really?
unleash something that's never been unleashed before.
Yeah, because that is unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
These people in the chat.
I mean, don't play with me, dude. Do not play with me.
Listen.
Do not.
Listen,
play
look at
with
this.
me.
Melanie, read across the screen, Candace. I won't lie to you. Read it. There's a reason
This
I
is
asked that because I
fucking
know you didn't know
crazy.
about it. Read across the screen, Candace. Don did say that. I heard it too. He did say it a few times. Yes. Don definitely said it. I did. It did. I heard him saying it. He did. How did she miss that? You see, I know you missed that. That's why I asked the question, Candace.
Well, you gotta
see?
remember too. It seemed to me like the boys were always babysitting Summer, right? Do you not think that her having other youngsters up there, basically, they're keeping her kids busy, right?
I'll let you talk now. But he did say it.
She is acting like she's freaking.
If I had the video, he said it on. He said it live on YouTube, Candace.
Yeah, her camera shuts off here in a minute. Yeah.
Candace.
Fuck no, man. Fucking no.
Candace, they heard the interview. Look at this. All these people here heard it. He said he had to take showers with her because Candace wouldn't or didn't, and that is the biggest line of BS I've ever
That's
heard.
what he did say.
He did it because he wanted to, is what they're saying. It's okay, Candace. You're not in trouble, Candace. You're the victim. I told you that at the beginning. I've told you that.
She acting
But
like
it's up
she's
to you
crying.
to unleash that, what you know. You see what I'm saying? It's okay. It's okay. Unleash what you know, Candace.
Unleash what
Do it
you
for your
know.
daughter.
Ernie. Ernie, he
These people
cracks
here.
me up.
550 support you, Candace. They support you.
Okay, thanks, Ernie. Thank you, Ernie Shell. Okay, how short is this? One's only 8 minutes. Here's one, you guys. I have to share this one with you, and then I will not keep you guys on here any longer because I know you're sick of me already. I'm just showing you. I got to show them to you. Okay, this is Doolittle Talks. Link is in the chat. I put it in there earlier. You guys, we got to check this out. Okay. All right. This is, she got her Predator Hunter hat on. I tried to find her with her tinfoil hat on. I couldn't find it. Usually I can find it, but I guess I just wasn't looking that hard. The camera will shut off. She will gag and come back with a hat like his on. Oh, this one? This one right here? Okay, let's see this one.
This was on Ernie's yesterday. And he discussed with her, he actually played the clip that Molly Golightly was speaking with Dawn when he was talking about showering with the kids.
So, yeah, showering
Candace
with the kids.
acted as if she had never heard it before and acted like she was really mad.
She did.
But I have to say, there's no way she didn't know that, in my opinion. You lived with someone 14 years. There's no way she didn't know that. Then he goes on to play the clip, which is incredibly hard to listen to, when Dawn is talking about maybe someone came and was sexually assaulting her and beat the crap out of her, and I'm using kinder words than he used, and then got rid of the evidence and killed her.
Trigger warning.
She had a response to that. She did say that she's seeing things differently now than she has before. I don't personally know how a parent of a child could say those things with complete lack of emotion. He went on to kind of push her to talk about her feelings about Summer and Dawn. And he did get to a point where
she's beautiful.
He actually got her to
Such
react
a beautiful child
to Summer being gone. And I'm going to play that clip for you. And I want y'all to see if you think that it is sincere. And is it possible that she doesn't know what happened to Summer, but Dawn does? These are just questions, just things that I'm asking myself.
This is sad to me. This picture
when
with her with
she
no hair. They
acting like
shaved
she was
her
talking to
completely
Summer.
bald.
I got to
She was shaved completely bald. Completely bald.
admit I did get choked up, and that could be purely how I would react to my daughter being gone. But I'm going to play it for you now, and please tell me what y'all think.
Yes, ma'am, I will.
But you couldn't touch her. You couldn't touch her. You could only see her. You could only see her.
She's tired.
And you could speak to her, and she could hear you. And she could say back, Mommy, what would you say to your daughter?
What would I say to her?
What would you say to her? You can turn your camera off. You can turn your camera off. It's okay.
Yeah.
We understand your pain on that. We understand.
And I'm not allowed to touch it. But I have to.
You're not allowed to touch. You're not allowed to touch her at all. You cannot touch her, but you can communicate with her. You can see her. She can see you. She can hear you. She can even hear what you say to her, okay? And you can hear what she says to you. If you was to say, Mommy, what would you say to your daughter?
I can't not touch her. That would just be, if she was standing in front of me right now, there would be no way that I could not run up and wrap her in my arms.
What would you say to her? What would your last words be to her? Your last words?
To tell her how much I love her and miss her and wish she was here with me. There's no way I could not run up and touch her.
Can't touch her. Let me ask you a question.
No.
Do you guys understand what she's saying? And I know a lot of people took those words and kind of made them into different things, right? Yeah, she is drunker than Cooter Brown. But what she's saying is, if my daughter was in front of me, there's no way that I could not go to her and hug her. There's no way I couldn't do that. Right?
No way.
Well, let me ask you a question.
No, you can't do that. That's not right.
Let me ask you a question. Can you touch her now? Candace, can you touch her now?
No, I can't. I wish I could.
You can't even see her now.
Don't you think I don't wish I can?
I know you wish you can. Do you think Don wishes you can? You heard everything he said.
About what he said.
I know you don't. But you heard what he said. How does that change your feelings about that, Candace? Knowing that's how he felt.
You know what? I have a whole lot of changed feelings.
As well as you should.
If someone was standing here right now, no. If someone was standing here right now in this kitchen and in this room, there'd be nobody that could stop me from running up and grabbing her and holding her and just loving on her every second that I could.
That's passion. That's what I wanted you to show right there. That right there, Candace, is passion. Now, when you ask or when you talk to Don, does he show that sort of passion about his missing daughter? Does he care that much, or is it just about a lot of gold?
Kinda. A little bit. Not much.
Ernie said the reason he mentioned being worth its weight in gold, I think I read some of that to you guys from my writings, where Dawn, of course, said that, Summer was worth her weight in gold. I think that between, especially Ernie, Dawn and Candace both knew that people were going to try to tear them apart. They were going to try to, make them break up, thinking that Candace was going to tell on Dawn or Dawn was going to tell on Candace, right? So, Candace doing this doesn't surprise me any, for real.
Not much at all. You know why? Because the sexual predators, it's not much at all. Not much at all. That dominant side. That controlling, abusive side.
You know it, Ernie, right? You know all about it, right?
There's so much, Candace, you probably missed out on.
Every night I lay here and I listen to music and stuff, and I'm like, I'm like in a prayer kind of like, I'm like, Summer, where are you? How can I find you? Where can I come get you at? What can I do? And it fucking, it destroys me every night.
It destroys her every night.
It destroys me. I've been destroyed so much.
Oh, you've been destroyed.
Yeah,
You've been destroyed. Well, you know, the thing about it is, it doesn't look good, Candace doing that. I mean, White Boy just laid it out exactly what had been going on. And if you leave your home and go to live with a man, and your intention isn't to come back home, then why are you burning up Dawn's phone? But then I heard, where did I hear somebody said something about Candace said she didn't have the money to get back home or some shit, right? Maybe they're waiting on the insurance money. Could that be what they're waiting on? But I don't know. I'm just asking. I'm just an innocent bystander here. Right? Well, good, Eli. I'm glad you did. Yeah, White Boy was on it. On it. Actually, we'll go back to it just for a minute.
Fine. Ain't nobody gonna come on my panel and then have people threat. That's just not gonna happen. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
that's
it's
bullshit.
crazy how in your weird head, best friend's man, and then you're sending a man who's been convicted of rape to use you, and that's what you're gonna be left with.
That
'Cause I
is what
guarantee
she's going to
you-
be left with.
You don't think people like Miss Daisy are livid with you right now
They should
because
be.
you're entertaining people who shit all over Miss Christine?
But then again, Candace was with Rap the day he got arrested. Rap initially got arrested for stalking around on Daisy. When he went to jail for that, they got him for child support. Then after the child support, correct me if I'm wrong, they got him for something that happened with a female, I'll say. That's the way it goes. That's what I remember. For real.
All that, you had people who genuinely cared about you, but you're going to be left with people who use you and abuse you.
Yep.
And everything that you claim to be running from, that's what you're going to be left with. Because this has turned into the Candace show.
The Candace
It's the
show,
Candace
yep.
show. And it should be the Summer show.
It should be.
I don't know why you don't get that part. It's not about Dawn. Candace shouldn't be the star. It should always be Summer. Could you imagine? But it's all stupid. It's all stupid. And Candace, you're a homewrecker, bro. Nobody wants that around.
Homewrecker. Okay, you guys, please feel free to go check that out. Right? I am getting tired. My back is hurting. I am gonna get off of here. I've been on here 2 hours. Real clap. I'm praying for everybody. I adore everybody. Yeah, please go check out White Boy. Phoebe Australia also has this part up. There's like, I want to watch the one he just did. So, but I don't want to leave you guys on here to watch it for another 2 hours. I will watch it here in just a little bit. But yes, White Boy Lockdown Radio is not happy with you, Candace. And I don't think a lot of other people are either. You need to find a YouTube channel. This is just my recommendation. Find a YouTube channel that will turn their chat off, okay? No chat, just you and that person having a conversation. And yes, a conversation, not an interrogation, but a conversation. I think it would go a long way. But, you know, the problem is a lot of people that you're associating with right now, you know, they're not going to want you to do that. They're not going to want you to do that. They want you to stay in their little bubble. You better believe it. We've seen it before. It does make you see and remember things totally different. That's why it's so hard for me, you guys, because when I start pulling up and looking at things in the Summer Wells case, it's like I want you guys to, there's just so much that you need to see. Well, we don't care, May. She's not a lesbian anymore. She's not a lesbian now. She changed her mind at the last minute. I don't think the questions are ever going to be answered. I hate to say it, but you know, I could have a conversation with her, but that doesn't mean that she's going to answer any questions. That's the thing about it. But just because when you were younger, you were touched or harmed in some way by an adult, it doesn't mean that over the years when you grow up, that that's something you do to your children, because that does not happen all the time. Does it happen? Yes. People grow up thinking that something's normal. You know, they're going to keep acting like it's normal, right? I have two flies. I definitely have. I've always tried to, I don't want to say be supportive of her, but I've always gave her grace. I've always tried to give her grace because, you know, there's no doubt she had a fucked up life. She had a messed up life. I know, May. I know. But this is who it's really about. This is who it's really about. This little girl right here. You're absolutely right. 1-800-TBI-FIND. 1-800-TBI-FIND. Summer Moon, Utah Wells. Yeah, well, that was me too, May. I wasn't going to put that on my kids. Hell no. No way. Yeah, that's true, Poppy. That is true. But yeah, in this notebook is where Candace talked about Dawn getting the boys and she would go to jail, and it was really weird. It was really weird. But that was just a little journal she had, she said. That's on Clutch and Pearls, though. I need to go find that. I couldn't really read it on his, though, either. It was pretty messed up. All right. I think you guys are fantastic, and I'm tired, and I'm going to get off here, and I appreciate you all so much, and what a conversation. You know, Candace, grow up. Grow up. You care about your daughter. Start going to therapy. Start trying to remember, right? Because if it's something you're trying to forget, you need to remember it. So, I mean, what is she doing at Dee Dee's house? Is she drinking and stuff there? I say that when she left Dawn and got in a better place and must have known that they were going to take care of her. You know, but I'll watch White Boy. You guys watch White Boy too. That way we can talk about it again. I adore you guys. I'm getting my ass off here. On the 15th, we will be doing a roast. My brain kind of got tired from looking at the computer screen. So I had to change that. It is on the 15th at 6 o'clock. We're going to do us a roast. Try to have a little bit of fun. Thank you guys. I adore you, and peace out.